Welcome to another episode of Behind the Studs, your home improvement and remodeling podcast, where the two most entertaining guys discuss the do's and don'ts in home construction and in the remodeling industry. Remember that you can nail it, paint it, or just tune into the show. How about that? Here are your hosts, Colin Shaw and Jimmy Driscoll.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Behind the Studs. Hey Jimmy.
Hey buddy.
How are you?
I'm Skyping.
You're Skyping, can you believe it?
I'm Skyping, that's what I'm doing. I'm Skyping.
And it's working.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Marissa.
Thank you, Marissa.
Yeah. Well, you know, everybody's talking about this social distancing and stuff, so I figured you and I should be, 25 miles apart?
Yeah, well, I also ran out of toilet paper, so this social distancing is just going to work out just fine.
It's going to work out just fine.
Yeah, it just works out fine. I don't worry about nothing in the grocery store, nothing.
Nothing.
It's like the Red Sea. The people just part away.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, anybody who's known me knows that I've been pretty much an advocate for this social distancing since I don't know, 5.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not having a problem with that part.
Living in New York City and being on the subway, dude, that just does not exist.
That did not exist.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, that's why I got so crazy there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't help it, man. It's just the subway, everything is just too many people.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you know what? I was talking to Tanya over the weekend, and I was thinking about this. So they said our first case here in the United States was like the end of January, right? Does that sound right? We did the home show like the 20th, 21st, and 22nd of February. And
right.
we weren't even thinking about this virus at all at that time. That was only 5 weeks ago. Isn't that crazy?
I came back from South Africa and they were just talking about it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That was January, right? In January. When did I get back? I think we left like around I can't remember when I left, but I remember when we came back. Yeah, February. Yeah, they were just starting to talk about it. And the Asians were coming on the planes, like when we were in Johannesburg and when we were on our way, when we got to Amsterdam, Asians were coming in when they had all their masks on, but they always had their masks on. When I was in Vietnam and Thailand, they had masks on. They would just wear them all the time because of the pollution and everything else.
Right.
So that didn't even bug me, but
yeah, but I mean, if you think about it, we were just like,
when we were doing the podcast, I was thinking about that. I was just like, man, can you imagine? Yeah, I was like,
it wasn't even on my radar at that point.
Really? No, it was on mine because I'd
think.
already been involved with it,
Right. So no. I thought one of the cool things too was they were saying some of the people in China were just amazed at how blue the skies became because everything was shut down for so long.
Yeah,
the smog, everything went away, and they were just baffled by how beautiful the sky was.
I'm so excited. I'm not putting any truck mileage on my truck right now.
No.
I'm driving my little HHR.
I thought you sold that.
Huh?
I thought you were selling.
I was on my HHR and run.
Yeah.
The deal fell through. I actually gave the car that I was going to get to a nurse. She needed a car. So nice. I felt good about that. He says, no, you should have it. I got something. I can make it work. So that's
nice.
Okay.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, so here we are doing this whole thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but did Tanya put a list together for you of honey-do lists at the house already?
Well, there's one floating around, but we really did think at one point that we were going to be under a mandatory lockdown. So she was getting me a list of things to do so I wouldn't go out of my mind crazy because I cannot stay home for very long.
Yeah. Right.
So, but now we're not going to get that mandatory stay-at-home order, doesn't look like. So, I'm working every day. So there ain't enough time for me to do the honey-do list that she has in mind. So how about you?
Well, like waiting for work to fall, which is all the work that I'm going to be doing as far as vacant buildings.
Yep.
And waiting for the other trades to get out so I can get in.
Yep.
So it's kind of like we got hiccups and burps and all that good stuff, pockets, which is fine. In the meantime, working around the house, I'm getting all that stuff out of the way, which I'm grateful for because working our jobs and trying to do jobs at home on the weekends and at night, I'm exhausted. I'm too old for this crap,
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm picking away at it. I'm looking at it. I'm like, Well, there's no rush on doing it at all because we're going to be doing this for a couple of months. This is going to be over in a couple of weeks. This is going to take a while. So
Yeah. And then unfortunately we'll probably get a resurgence, they say, in the fall. So we might be back to doing it all over again.
Yeah. But in the meantime, you just got to stay safe. And I mean, there's great projects you can do outside. Actually, when I finish this today, I'm going to go drop some seed. Drop the seed on the lawn with some hay.
Yeah.
Going to be doing that. I'm starting to finish some siding work that I'm doing on the house, power washing, things you can do around the stuff, start a little bit of landscaping here and there. You don't have to kill yourself. Just get out there. Right. I just feel so bad for people who live in these efficiency houses and apartments in these small places, and the people on the boats, these ships that have with no windows. That's just prison, dude. That's just crazy. Sure. I'd be eating my arm by now. No.
Absolutely.
There's no way. So, I mean, I'm very grateful for this and grateful for this time. And just, we all should be, pay attention. Is what we're doing. We're really starting to pay attention.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Hopefully we all learn something from this.
Your ball and my ball was running really fast.
Yes.
I mean, we're nonstop going all the time. And we're losing sleep. And now we're getting the freaking sleep.
Yeah.
I freaking took a nap today. It was freaking awesome. I took a nap.
Man.
Had lunch, put some Netflix on, didn't even see it. I was out.
No.
I was out in my father's wingback chair, like a light.
Nice.
Mouth open like a largemouth bass. I didn't care.
How about Jane? Is she going crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She actually isn't. Cooking like a fool.
Okay.
Which I'm not complaining about.
No.
We're taking care of a friend who's got who's diabetic and he's very compromised. So we're bringing meals at night and stuff.
Nice.
So that's cool. Good. Yeah. It feels good.
Yep.
Fans. Yeah, I got fans that text coming right in.
Right.
We got fans. Yeah. So it's all good in the hood. We'll just get through it and we'll just keep on going, right?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. No, I mean, contractors that listen to us, people in the trades, it's a different time right now. The phone may not be ringing as much as it usually does, especially right around this time. I mean, especially when you start seeing the income tax checks coming in, and the phone volume definitely goes up around that time. But this time of year right now, it's not gonna be the same.
Nope.
So, I hope other people have, as fortunate as I am to have some, work without anybody living in the houses. So that means we can keep working, sort of use or anything else with the distancing or anything else. So that is a good thing. We're very fortunate. So.
Yep. Yeah, that's really good. So, in the meantime, while we're doing all this and stuff, I'm looking at my tools. Yeah. What I need, I have to tell you, even if you're a contractor and a do-it-yourselfer, I am on the search now for the perfect table saw. It's portable, lightweight, has good legs on it, good stand, not so bulky to pack anywhere. And, I've got one. I've had it forever. It's a Craftsman table saw, and it comes with the legs that you put out. They're retractable, and you put the bag under it. And I can't find anything like it, and it's been like the best. I changed the motor in it once. Yeah. This thing is just freaking awesome. And I need something, if anybody knows out there that they really like, but there's nothing. I'm going through them, the Ryobis, the DeWalt's, the Bosches.
I still have my Ryobi. This is the very first one I ever bought. I still have.
Yeah.
And it still runs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are the legs on that thing?
They were great. I mean, they got the ones that, lock, they retract and lock, and then it's got the wheels on the bottom too, so you can just kind of wheel it around, to the truck and then back again. So I mean, very easy to move around.
Yeah.
It was a good tool. I mean, and like I said, still got it. So yeah, we've got a couple other ones too. And yeah, you're right. I mean, I haven't found any of the the newer ones that are out there that were as good.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm a constant search on for right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing that, and then it's so funny. I got this guy who sells me tools, and he sold me these extension cords that light up, and they're really gauged. They're great. The OSHA, they're everything. They actually have my name on it, Dreyfus Construction. And I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. And I got them, and they're freaking great cords. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm going battery. Why do I need a 50-foot cord? I bought a 50, a couple 25s, which I guess I use around the house, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like still trying to go all battery on everything.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, I need good cords because you just go through them all the time.
You do.
And a good gauge, with
Yeah.
that's grounded and shit like that. So.
And then if you have some yahoos that work with you that cut through the cords,
Oh, we know yahoos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we
know a
some
couple
yahoos.
of those guys. Oh yeah.
The other
Yeah.
thing that I'm looking at, just doing the inventory, I can't find the right toolbox or tool bag. So
Really?
I've got 3 of them. No, I got 3 of them. I'm trying to minimize, put one here, one there, and I just haven't found the right one. Oh, by the way, if you're on Facebook, since I'm a contractor and you're a contractor, I get this ad for the Milwaukee toolbox set, the stackable, for like $87, which goes for like 200 and change, right?
Uh-huh.
It's a freaking scam.
Is it?
It doesn't exist. Like an idiot, I went on there and tried to buy it, and it kicked my credit card right out. And I was like, oh, I know why. So, yeah, they're crap. So any of these ads you're seeing on Facebook for all these tools that are like marked down from the stores that are like cost nothing, and they're not knockoffs that's saying it's DeWalt or it's Milwaukee or whatever. It's totally crap. It's a scam. So don't buy them. Don't buy them. Yeah, come from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Hey, are you a Costco member?
I am. Yep.
Wow. I went there today.
You did?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Oh, I felt like awesome. I felt so awesome leaving there. Oh my God, yeah.
Tanya and I went on Sunday. I think we went Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, we just bought a ton of stuff. Like steaks and roasts and different things like that we can cut up and freeze and.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. We did the same thing.
I got to tell you, I got some. Oh, God bless you. I got some good thing you didn't cough on me. I'd have to kill you. I got some great stuff. I got some great pants, construction pants that they had.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of clothes there.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
I'm waiting for my griddle. I'm looking for a good griddle. I need a good griddle. I love griddles.
Why do you like griddles?
They cook better. Griddles cook better than barbecue.
What do we cook? What do we cook on a griddle?
Everything. I can go from eggs to steaks to whatever, chopped, whatever.
All on the griddle. Huh? You and John Denver.
Yeah.
Take on look. Yeah.
Yeah. That's me, man. All the way, buddy.
All the way. Well, you saw how.
Do you have a smoker?
I do not. No.
I don't have one either.
No.
My buddy, I'll give a shout out to Sean Hopkins. He's a smoking dude. I mean,
really?
Oh yeah, he's got.
Some guys are like really into it. I mean, they smoke
really
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, he's up till 5 a.m. He starts grilling. He starts smoking at 3 a.m. He's up till 5:30. Yeah, I'm about out here. Look at the heat. I got, it's 4,000 degrees. The devil doesn't even live in here. Look at this. Yeah, but he does amazing meats, though. Really good.
Yeah, I bet. I've never been into it. Never had a desire or nothing.
No.
Yeah, I like my grill. I like the little sear burner that's on the side of it.
Yeah.
You get the steaks real quick and then put them on there to cook. It's awesome.
I also got the charcoal grill. I got one for $60 for because when we go fishing, and we and if I catch the bluefish, they're the fish you put in the tin foil because it's so oily. I cook it out on that rather than anywhere else because my neighborhood and the family would kill me. So I cook it out on the charcoal grill, and I still use it. Yeah. So I'm good with that, man.
Yeah. I used to be a strictly charcoal guy, and then I finally got into gas. Yeah. I was like, all right, yep, I'm in.
Good.
Yeah.
So while this time is going on, I'm just kind of like looking at tools, looking at things that are going to be more efficient for me, more fast. Cleaning up tools, finding, oh my God. Why is it I have a troll that lives in my shed and sleeps in my truck?
Okay.
And he steals my flathead screwdrivers, and then he'll go put them back, and then he takes the Phillips, and then he'll put them back. But I can never have flatheads and Phillips in the same freaking bag. I don't know how that works.
I don't either.
That's the worst.
Yeah, that is the worst, actually. Yeah.
My father,
I like them all together.
we lived in Methuen, and we had the cottage up in New Hampshire, which was only like half hour away. But my father's would always mix up his tools, and he'd have his tools in Methuen, his tools in New Hampshire. And he went to tools in New Hampshire. He was like, my tools were in Methuen. Then he'd be in Methuen. He goes, my tools were in New Hampshire. So he'd always be missing something. So I've tried to eliminate that evil and have duplicates of everything, Yeah. But, oh my God, I can't hold on to adjustable wrenches. Those freaking take a ride. Those just
really. It's
adjustable wrenches and me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn trolls.
Yeah. Freaking damn trolls. Yeah, they must have a meeting. They must hear my dreams. Let's get his flatheads today. And they're gone. They're gone.
Oh well.
So anyway,
look at you.
I mean the trials and tribulations. When we go on the job site and people go, "Oh my God, you got so many tools!"
Right.
I can't believe. Oh my God, because we're all set up and it's like it takes me 45 minutes to break down. And
right.
Like, wow. I go, yeah. And every tool you see out here, I've used them. Everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't realize
doing what we do. Yeah.
But then then there's this respect that they're like, wow, look at this. The guy shows up and then he's doing this and then he's got to do all that and pack it up and put it away after operating on their house,
Yep.
And it's constant, what people don't realize too. Like you pack your truck up and then you go home, and then by the weekend you need to go through your truck again and go through everything in your inventory, see what you have, see what you lost, see what you need. It's like owning a restaurant. It's not like owning any business. You just got to check inventory all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Because you hate showing up on a job without something.
Oh, I know. But see, that's always the big thing for me when I'm doing work at the house. If I don't have to clean up, I'll work every day. I hate that cleanup part. It just takes forever to pack up all your tools and put them away, organized, and that's one thing I hate. Yeah. That's when I used to love having a laborer. Yeah, that was always nice.
Yeah,
and then pack up at least the big stuff.
When I was apprentice, I was the tool bitch.
Nice.
So he was a rock star. I freaking hated him for that. Because when the job was done, he'd go out and have a cigarette, and I'm packing all the tools up, and I'm packing the truck, and I knew where all the tools were. Right. So I was like the nurse. Jimmy, I need the 6 penny nails. I go get them. I need 12 penny. And then I'm going through the truck, and then I got a box of like 16 penny nails, galvanized, and they've been in the truck for a year and a half. And I'm like, these don't need to be here. So I put them in the shop. Yeah. Sure as shit. The next day, give me the 16 penny galvanized nails.
Nope.
Yeah. Took that one right in the eye. Yep.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
The good old days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you get to be the rock star.
Yeah, with who? Me.
Yeah, with you.
Me.
You and the troll.
Yell at me. Customers are laughing hysterically. Like Sheila Myers.
Yeah.
I was working on her house. I was painting her stairs going down.
Yeah.
Going down to her basement. And I'm painting and I come upstairs. She's freaking laughing at me. I'm like, what? She goes, do you know you talk to yourself? I said, well, a little bit. She goes, no, a lot of bit. She goes, you were arguing with yourself and you just got mad at yourself and then you just be quiet and then you get back into the conversation for another 10 more minutes. Customers say I'm singing. We hear you singing, Jimmy. Please don't sing.
No, they don't say that.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. So glad you keep your pants on, Jim, when you work. That's good. Thank God. Wish you could keep your shirt on. Don't worry. I keep it on. Yeah. No. No, man. So
you take this time now to get in shape. You should be on the treadmill.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right.
No treadmill.
Right.
I'm walking.
Bikini season's coming up.
I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah. Beefcake. Yeah.
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 Those days are gone.
Beefcake Driscoll.
Yeah. That's what I used to call you. How'd you know
That's
that?
what they call me. Yeah, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson Beefcake.
Mr. Wilson, yeah. Mr. Wilson, I know.
Oh, my God. Freaking lunches and all full breakfast for breakfast before I go out or do anything. Full lunch. Come home, have a nice lunch. Nice. Take a nap. go out. There we go. I thought it'd be easier to do plantings of trees and bushes in the rain. Boy, was I freaking mistaken.
Why would you think that would be easier?
Oh, my God. I think I
mud's
have another
a lot heavier. Yeah, mud's a
Yeah,
lot
you
heavier than
think?
dirt.
I'm not moving dirt. I'm moving mud. It's twice as heavy.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm moving a tree. I'm moving a tree. I felt like I was moving a trunk. Oh.
Well, we learned something.
Never do that again. I'm covered from mud from my shoulders to my freaking ankles. And it's clay, and it's just sticking to my boots, and my feet are 20 pounds heavier on each foot. And I'm just like, this is stupid. It's so funny. All I got to do is I got to level the tree, and I just put one sklop of mud from a shovel. Thing stood straight up. Didn't have to do anything. Didn't have to do anything. It was like, yeah, that ain't going anywhere.
No,
do you need
to
stake it? Not a chance. No, we should water the tree. Now, it's got enough water in it for about 40 years. Don't worry about it.
Should be fine.
Yeah,
I'm sure the tree like being moved in the rain because then they could still get water.
It was fine. I mean, I was amazed. Yeah, I was amazed. My buddies who were helping me out, who needed some work, I had them come over to the house and they moved my trees for me. You can't put a tree in mulch. Doesn't work.
Okay. Because
it just tilts over.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to grab onto. It's got great fertilizer. It's rich, because there was bark mulch from a tulip tree that I took down, which is really, if you have a tulip tree taken down, let me just say this to people out there. If you have a tulip tree that's taken down, the guys make the wood chips out of the limbs and stuff. Keep those chips because they break down quickly. And they make it's rich with nutrients for the soil, for the plants and stuff. Yeah, and I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Ain't really worth burning. Can't burn it. No. But good for campfires outside, but that's about it. Ambience. That's about it. But so that was good.
Yeah.
That's all I really got. That's all I really got to say right now.
That's it?
That's it right now.
All right.
What about
living the dream over there. But what about me? Not much going on.
It's quiet, huh?
Yeah. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't really like that part.
Yeah. It's like a ghost town.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the one nice thing is you get on the highway and there's nobody around you. That's kind of cool. And you go down these busy streets, like especially here downtown Niantic, right around this time, it gets really, really busy with, people coming in, checking on their cottages and stuff. And it's dead. There's like nobody around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that part's kind of cool. You go to the store, there's not many people there either. And, you can kind of get in and out and do what you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I do know a lot of people that are staying home and they're not leaving.
They're
quarantining not. We got a family that lives near us that they bunkered down. They're planning on a month.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, it's a long time to stay in your house.
They have a yard though, right?
They do. Yeah. See, I would be okay if it was like another month from now when the weather's like, in the 60s, 70s, then I could do stuff outside and I could be outside. But when it's cold and rainy and stuff, it's like, ugh.
Yeah, I know. That's tough.
Yeah. I mean, how many shows can you watch, Yeah,
you can't.
No.
You can't. No, you start going nuts.
Yeah.
But again, we're fortunate we can get up and walk around. People on the cruise ships, you can't do shit.
No, I know. And Tanya and I are starting to find out, where all the different trails are in the state of Connecticut. Been going on hikes and stuff on weekends, so it's been kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah. We have some really nice trails around here.
Yeah. What they should do is with those ships is they should make them into hospitals.
Yeah, they should
take the sick people in and just do what they got to do. They should just move in there with whatever they can with doctors and peoples and stuff like that. And just make that a hospital, like Florida. Utilize it. Utilize what you can do. But it's going to be an interesting thing. We're going to be old and gray, and we're going to talk about this someday.
Oh, absolutely.
Kids,
Oh, yeah.
We'll have a whole different mindset about things with the youth going, no, you have no idea. Now I understand what my father told me. He said when my dad died at 92. He was born in, I think,
Wow.
1907, 08.
Wow.
And he survived the Great Flu epidemic back then.
Yep.
And the Great Depression.
Mm-hmm.
So I understood why he would use a napkin 3 times.
Right.
I understood why he never threw anything out. It's just in your mindset. And I know when this is all over, whether you're a carpenter or you're a businessman or whatever, our mindset is going to change.
Sure.
Not for the worst, but maybe for more of the conscious, maybe more for the conservative. It's just going to change. Whether it's going to be a deeper appreciation for one another, for each other, for what we stand for, what our neighbors stand for. I mean, it's just like, it's going to change. All hopefully for the better for all of us.
Yeah, hopefully for the better.
So, okay, I'm getting off my soapbox now.
All right, gotta go take a nap again.
No, I'm gonna go plant some seed, man.
That's right. You're gonna go get some hay and go do your thing.
I got hay.
You got hay.
Hay. I'll put down the hay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna have some leftovers. Yeah.
Leftovers. I'm having leftovers tonight too. Yeah. I love leftover night.
Yeah, it's all good.
My son, I don't know what royalty he comes from, but he doesn't eat leftovers.
Really?
Yeah.
Then I guess he ain't eating, is he?
That's what I said.
Yeah, you ain't eating.
That's what I said.
Hope you enjoy your cereal. Sorry,
whatever you know how to make, that's it.
Guess you ain't eating.
Nope. But I can tell you what, man, our bills are going up since he's been home. Oh, between food bills and electric bill and everything else. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember when he gets his apartment? When he invites you over, the first thing you do is you start flicking all the lights on. Just walk through the house and flick them all on.
Yep.
And then he'll be like, Dad, what are you doing? He goes, what? You do that in my house? You don't do it here?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't like any portion of the house dark.
Right,
everything is
turn the TV on.
Yeah.
And hopefully you're going to go visit him in the winter because you don't shut the door all the way. Just crack it.
Right.
Just like almost close it and leave it like that. That's a freaking phenomenon. Yeah.
He won't let me. He'll never invite me back.
Yeah. And then have him make you dinner and just leave the dishes in the sink and leave.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Actually, he doesn't even put them in the sink. He just leaves them on the counter. So we can do that.
You can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. All right, sir.
All right, buddy.
We got a chance to talk, which was kind of cool, and kind of different for you and I to do a little Skype thing here. Hopefully we can be back in the studio here together soon.
Yeah.
We got some guests coming up that we've been kind of pushing back a little bit here and there, just trying to, wait till this passes a little bit so we can get you in the office here, in the studio with me, and we can get them on Skype. So hopefully soon.
All right, brother. I'm not, I'm not sick or nothing like that. I got no symptoms or anything like that. I'm good because I've been working on this for the last month. So,
right.
We'll see how things go. Maybe I'll get back here in the studio one day and we can do a Skype. We'll just be further apart or something. We'll work on something.
Yeah. All right.
All right, buddy.
Sounds good, man. Good to see you.
Be good, my brother.
Yeah, you too. Everybody else stay well.
Yeah. See you, Marissa.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, Marissa.